Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today we are doing another freshman mommy episode and we wanted to talk about sleep regression. When you first have a baby, what is the number one question people ask you?
How's she sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. That's how she's sleeping. If you mean by sleeping, you mean being awake, then she's sleeping great. She slept, after a couple weeks, she started sleeping great. And we were like, what? 5 or 6 hours at a time?
Mm-hmm.
But then guess what happens?
Sleep regression. There is a such thing as sleep regression. There's a 3-month one and a couple months, whatever. Every baby's different. Your baby's going to regress. Deal with it. For us, it happened at 3 months. And we didn't know what to do with ourselves. I read books.
You read books and told me about it.
We were trying to hire sleep consultants. We were trying anything and everything we could to try to get our baby to sleep.
Including reading every article on the internet,
Right.
which everyone says something different. And when you're sleep deprived, you want to rip out throats.
Literally.
Or like when the predator rips the spine out of the back of the person,
Yeah.
just holds the spine up and then their body just boom.
That's what I want to do to people sometimes.
You know that we really don't want to, but you feel that way when you're sleep deprived. When people ask, it's annoying when then you tell them, no, she's not sleeping well, and then everyone gives their opinion. Everyone. We did 2 things, I think. Co-sleeping that was the first thing. Well, that was the second thing.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing was we stopped reading the articles.
Well,
we stopped reading the books. We stopped listening to opinions. And you listened to your intuition. I think every mother especially, because fathers, we're attached, but mothers are really like that.
I never thought I had the intuition, though. I never thought I had the mother bone in me. Being a first-time mom, I had no idea what I was doing. I was tired. And then I just quieted myself and I just started listening to her, really. My maternal instinct really kicked in and we started co-sleeping. I got told by friends of mine that I was creating a monster. And then that made me second guess and question, and am I really creating a monster? And is she going to be sleeping with me when she's 16? Clearly, that's not going to happen. People say things that make you start thinking, and then you come to that conclusion like, oh, am I really setting my baby up by doing this?
She regressed, and then we had to go out of town for 2 months for a job. And so when we got there, we brought a pack and play, and we were going to try and have her sleep in this portable crib because there wasn't enough room in the apartment for a crib. And she wasn't having that at all.
Yeah.
And we had her sleep in the bed by herself. We tried. It's just nothing was working, and you just said, you know what? This is how it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? It worked.
I don't think I've gotten as much sleep as those several months that we co-slept.
Yeah. Flash forward to several months later, we were back home and she was co-sleeping with us even back home for about a month, 3 weeks maybe.
Maybe 2 weeks.
Maybe 2.
It was really quick.
Middle of the night, Crystal at 4 a.m. said, I think she's ready to go in her crib. Put her in her crib,
And she
passed out. And guess what she's still doing? Now she sleeps in her crib.
She's not a monster. So I'm all about co-sleeping. I don't think that
if it's right for you.
If it's right
if
for
it's
your
right
family,
for you and your family,
right.
And you're not getting sleep and you're pulling your hair out and you're up every hour and you have to work or your husband's working or you're both, whatever it is, listen to your instinct. Human babies are just little...
Right, they're just blobs of person. And they need to be around mommy, and they need to be around warmth, and they need to feel secure because they're just born. That's my opinion. Take it or leave it. This is not really advice. This is just telling you what we did and how it worked for us. If you want to take this as advice, please do. If you don't, then don't.
Listen to your gut. Trust your gut. It is your child. Your bond with your baby is stronger than anything else.
Absolutely.
And much stronger than anybody who's writing at 3 a.m. on the internet or writing a book. And their relationship with their child is different than yours. So maybe what works for them is hiring a sleep counselor. Or maybe what works for them is this or that. But for you, it's just not beating yourself up if you take a path that's
Right.
not what everybody else takes.
And I had a hard time with that because I heard from so many people not to do this and not to do that, the other thing, that I really did beat myself up. But those people that gave me the advice and those people that told me I was creating a monster weren't with me at 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning trying to help my baby sleep when she wouldn't sleep. All of that is just a blip in time. Your baby's going to sleep. Your child is going to sleep. Your child's not going to sleep with you forever unless you create that habit. That's different. That's a different video. If you are going to co-sleep with your baby, please do it responsibly.
Or don't do it. If you feel that
it.
you're such a sound sleeper that you might roll over on your child.
Regardless of what anybody told me, family members, friends, internet, don't co-sleep. Don't hold your baby too long. You're going to spoil the baby, this, that, and the other thing. I will never regret holding her longer. I will never regret nursing her to sleep. I will never regret co-sleeping with her because one day I won't be able to do that anymore. And I will always have those memories, and I will always have that bond, and that really bonded her and I together, co-sleeping, but also the three of us, because we were in bed together, and we would wake up together, and it was a very sweet time. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed our video. Don't forget to like the video if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe. We post videos every Tuesday and Friday, and we will see you next time.
Itch.
I'm gonna bleep it out if I do.
Echo. You can do sleeping baby. Better be quiet.